What's up YouTube, Capital G here, giving you guys a little tidbit of information when it comes to Duelist Saga, and this is almost like a buyer beware. You need to know this before you invest a whole bunch of money into Duelist Saga, because personally, I was looking at Duelist Saga and I was like, it looks like a really good set. We've got a bunch of reprints that we've wanted. We have a bunch of new cards from like the anime, like the Contract of Down 1000. You've got the Blazer Dragon, which really wasn't an anime card, never appeared, but you guys get what I'm saying. And then we have like the really good erratas like Rescue Cat and Necro Valley, and it just really on paper looked like a really solid set. But this was posted on Reddit, and a guy actually opened 150 boxes of Duelist Saga. If you guys don't know, there are 3 packs per box, so he actually opened up 450 packs, guys. He looked at all the cards he pulled and he realized, uh-oh, something ain't right here. I think I may have actually just got fucked by Konami. Guys, he only got 10 copies of Trishula, 6 Brionax, and only 9 copies of MX Saber Invoker. That means that these cards are short printed. I mean, just imagine that shit, guys. You open up 450 packs and you only get 6 copies of Brionax. Like, what is that? Now, obviously, you know, short printings do happen. You guys remember that debacle that was the Secret Forces, and you know how the Necros of Brionax was like 1 per every 6 boxes, which was fucking ridiculous. It made the card almost $200 when it came out, and this really sucks because these were going to be probably 3 of the biggest chase cards that people wanted, because XM Saber Invoker, obviously super solid right now. Not just being played in pure Zodiac, but basically anything in the game that runs Zodiac is playing it. You know, again, you have those old Madoche players who maybe have sold their Invoker, give them another chance to get it. But, you know, Trishula and Brionax, these are cards that every time they've been printed, it's always as like a very high rarity card. So the price of Trish and Brio has never really dropped that. Like, it's never really dropped to rock bottom outside of like right after they got banned. So this kind of sucks. I was hoping that basically we would all be able to use fucking Invokers as toilet paper. I hope that the market was going to be completely flooded, because the day after the reprint, or the reprint announcement of Invoker, when Jerome McHale spilled the beans in the UDS, I mean, the card basically dropped in half. And if you guys don't believe me, maybe you're saying, Cap, this doesn't make sense. This, you know, Duelist Saga doesn't come out for another 3 days. How could you possibly know this? Guys, there are people on YouTube who have already posted videos of them opening boxes of Duelist Saga. Like, it's already in people's hands. You have to understand that there are a lot of shops that don't follow the rules. They fucking, as soon as they get the pack, they just start selling it, because they're like, look, I want to go ahead and just get rid of it and go ahead and make my money. Here's actually a picture of those pulls, and you can even look, like, if you look right here, like at the Blu-ray Lancer, I think it's actually what it's called. Like, look how big this freaking pile is. Like, look at some of these cards and look how high the stack is. Like, look how many Magician of Faiths, assuming that all the cards below are the actual same card. And then, you know, you look at the Invoker, the pile doesn't really seem that big. You look at this Brio pile and it's like, bro, this is like fucking nothing. So this is really unfortunate that even the Trish pile doesn't really look like it's that big. But that kind of sucks when you have certain cards, like right here, Legacy of the Duelist, and he has like this huge stack, and then Brio is like super short stack. But it does look like a Cosmic Blazer Dragon. I know that's going to be like one of the most important cards. It does not look like that card was short printed, guys, but this kind of sucks, especially if you were looking to buy a bunch of boxes. I mean, I would say, like, if you're looking to pick up some of these cards like Trish and Brio and Invoker, you're probably better off just buying it from the secondary market, because of course, as more copies go into the wild, especially when these cards are all, you know, like, these are kind of one-ofs index, you're not going to run 3 copies of Invoker. I mean, the prices should go down a little, but just don't expect them to kind of plummet. Like, you know what I mean? Some of these cards that have been reprinted, like Imperial Order's price, probably is just going to plummet, because there'll be so many Imperial Orders and it is a limited card. So it's not like you can run, you know, 3 copies, or you can't side 1 copy of Imperial and main deck it. So while some of these cards are going to tank in the secondary market like Castel, because there's too many of them, cards like Invoker, Trish, and Brio are probably just going to drop a little bit, guys. But I just wanted to give you guys an update, wanted to give you guys this information before anybody goes out and spends like $200 and is like, where the fuck is my Invoker? I didn't get an Invoker. I didn't get a Trishula. Where are my cards at? Anyways, thank you guys for watching. As always, it seems right now that people on Reddit are very upset about this. Let me know in the comment section below. I mean, this is typical Komoni being Komoni. Thank you guys for watching. As always, subscribe if you have not already. And actually, one last thing that I need to point out, this goes for Europe as of right now, guys. This is not the entire TCG confirmed. This basically was tested with European product. That's what these results are going on, the 6 Brios, 10 Trishulas, and 9 Invokers. So if you live in Europe, unfortunately, you are already fucked, but there are other regions of the TCG, North America, South America, etc., where our results might vary. They may be a little different. If I was a betting man, I'd probably say they're going to be the same, but I just wanted to specify that this is only for Europe as of right now. We'll find out basically in a few days how things are going to shape up for the rest of the TCG.